The true soldier fights not because he hates what is in front of him, but because he loves what is behind him. Poets have been mysteriously silent on the subject of cheese. Literature is a luxury. Fiction is a necessity. Fairy tales do not tell children that dragons exist. Children already know that dragons exist. Fairy tales tell children that dragons can be killed. I am not absent-minded. It is the presence of mind that makes me unaware of everything else. Without education, we are in a horrible and deadly danger of taking educated people seriously. There are no uninteresting things, only uninterested people. The Bible tells us to love our neighbors, and also to love our enemies, probably because generally they are the same people. There are two ways to get enough. One is to continue to accumulate more and more. The other is to desire less. The Christian ideal has not been tried and found wanting. It has been found difficult, and left untried. To love means loving the unlovable. To forgive means pardoning the unpardonable. Faith means believing the unbelievable. Hope means hoping when everything seems hopeless. A good novel tells us the truth about its hero, but a bad novel tells us the truth about its author. An adventure is only an inconvenience rightly considered. An inconvenience is only an adventure wrongly considered. Feminism, is mixed up with a muddled idea that women are free when they serve their employers but slaves when they help their husbands. The word good has many meanings. For example, if a man were to shoot his grandmother at a range of 500 yards, I should call him a good shot, but not necessarily a good man. Religious liberty might be supposed to mean that everybody is free to discuss religion. In practice it means that hardly anybody is allowed to mention it. Fallacies do not cease to be fallacies because they become fashions. It is absurd for the evolutionist to complain that it is unthinkable for an admittedly unthinkable God to make everything out of nothing, and then pretend that it is more thinkable that nothing should turn itself into everything. People wonder why the novel is the most popular form of literature. People wonder why it is read more than books of science or books of metaphysics. The reason is very simple. It is merely that the novel is more true than they are. Love is not blind. That is the last thing that it is. Love is bound. And the more it is bound, the less it is blind. The poor have sometimes objected to being governed badly. The rich have always objected to being governed at all. The men who really believe in themselves are all in lunatic asylums.